Welcome back, Griddle, Cookie, and more. Another video for you. So this one was kind of an interesting idea. Well, I mean, it's a fairly normal thing, popular sandwich, but how it came about is two different YouTube channels that I watch, cooking channels. The first one is Black Iowa. He did a video a couple weeks ago, or probably even longer by the time this video comes out. But he took Chef Boyardee ravioli and he breaded them up and fried them. Now, I'm not sure where he's from. He wears a lot of Kansas City stuff, so I figure he's not too far from me in St. Louis. Maybe not, but somewhere maybe in Iowa up there, but Kansas City fan, so not sure or how he got his name or any of that stuff. But anyways, in St. Louis and around that, we do toasted ravioli, which is ravioli that's breaded up and deep fried. So, but I thought it was interesting taking chef right out of a can and doing it. It looked pretty damn good. So, I thought that was a cool idea. So, anyways, you know, that was in my mind. Then another channel, Poor Guy's Outdoor Cooking, I believe it's called. It used to be Poor Guy with a Blackstone. Another channel I watch a lot. He just did some deep fried meatballs. So my idea was to do a meatball sandwich, meatball hoagie, hero, whatever you want to call it. I guess it depends on what part of the area you're from. But instead of doing a traditional meatball or a normal meatball, you know, and just putting cheese on it, I decided I'm going to take the meatballs and I'm going to flour them, egg wash, and breadcrumb them. But I'm not going to make them balls. I'm going to either call it meat squares or meat cubes, one of the two. Because cook it on a griddle, I want to do these on a griddle, you know, in good contact patch to brown them up real good and crisp them up on all sides. So that's the idea that we're going with here. So as far as ingredients, I did make up some meatball mix, and there's just breadcrumbs, some olive oil, Worcestershire sauce, garlic, Parmesan, oregano. You know, I never had the same recipe. What I have, I kind of throw in there, some panko breadcrumbs and stuff. So anyways, so a little bit of meatball mix. I got some flour, egg wash, breadcrumbs over here. Actually, I need to get some flour still. If you got a Sam's by you, they make great hoagies, so I always get these hoagies, which are delicious. Other than that, we're using, not gonna make my own sauce today, but we're gonna use Rayo's. Got that at Sam's also, it's good sauce, so we got that. And I got some mozzarella that I shredded up the other day for another dish. So kind of why I like, you know what? I got ground beef. I got a lot of these ingredients. I got this mozzarella to use up. So that's what we're doing. So meat square / cube fried on the flat top hero sandwich. Something like that. We'll see it then. It sounds like it's going to be good. So. But let's get on with it. All right, let's get these together. So the idea is to make some meat squares, meat cubes, not meatballs. So we may start with a ball and then form it in a square. So kind of get the size I want here. So probably a good sized ball right there, but now we got to square it. So we're going to flatten it, get some edges on it. There you go. So kind of a meat square, I guess. I wouldn't really call it a cube because it's not, you know, all even sides to make a cube. So officially I'm going to call it a meat square. So we're going to flour it, egg wash, breadcrumbs. There we go. Let's check out. Let's get a little camera shot. So there we go. There's my meat square. It'll be a beautiful thing. One thing I like to do is I put foil down. I like to use all disposable stuff when I'm breading. I wear gloves. This way I can just throw this away quick, wipe down, done, instead of dirtying 2 million dishes. So that's the idea. I'm not going to bore you with making more of these. I'm going to probably do 2 more for right now to make my sandwich, to give this a try, see how it works, and then if it's a success, probably make these for dinner for me and my wife. So, but this is more of a trial, so see how this thing goes. But let me get that breaded up. I'm gonna get this all together, get down to the griddle, then we'll get it going. All righty, here we go. got the griddle set on 350 again, as I always set it. Got oil down. I just kind of sprayed it, let it kind of pull up where it's going to pull up. Let it get hot here. So we're going to go ahead, and it's nice and hot now. We're going to get these meat squares down. A little extra oil down. All right, now since these are raw and kind of thick, and we're frying them up, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dome it here with my super dome, as I'm gonna call it. I want to kind of help them out cooking there, so get that extra heat in there, so give me a little baking action too on top of while browning them up. So. All right, we're gonna let them go here for a little while, cook up, and then once we get ready to flip them, we'll be back. All right, let's pull this off and take a peek here. Go ahead and give them a flip. We're getting a nice brown on that side. All right, give them another few minutes or so. And probably what we're gonna have to do, because they're pretty thick, I don't think they'll be cooked all the way through, so we're gonna throw them up on one of these trivets here under there and do a little baking action. So get them where I need to be, and then we'll build and bake a sandwich. I'll experiment, so we'll see what happens. All right, we got the other side browned up nicely. Let's, I'm gonna try to get the sides here, flip them up on their sides. There we go. All right, I'm gonna get these 4 sides done real quick here, get those brown toasted up. Now kind of check on them, see what the temp is in the middle, see if I need to bake them a little bit before I assemble the sandwich and bake the sandwich as a whole. So, all right, let me get that done. We'll be back. All right, I got all 4 sides browned up on these little bad boys. Let's get to building. So you can see here, got them nice and browned up, nice and crisp. I did temp them, so they cooked all the way through, just cooking them like this. So, wasn't 100% sure how that was going to work, but worked out good. So, got my bread cut open here. Get my sacks on there, like that. Little Rayo's sauce, get that on top. Beautiful. And I got some fresh, some Parmesan, fresh grated Parmesan and mozzarella. Load it up. All right, excellent. All right, so now we're going to use the old big pan here for the oven effect, because I want to get that bread crispy, just like throwing it in the oven. That's what we're looking for. So I'm going to throw it on there. Burners are set 350, but I am going to crank them up. Last video I did, which hopefully will be out for this video. But anyways, when I was melting cheese on doing these mini taco nachos on the previous video, or if I do this video first, it'll be the next video probably. But however, I did crank up the burners to 400 to get a little more heat in there. So that's what we're going to do this time here. So let's get it rolling. So we'll get it covered up. Crank these up. Actually, you know what? Let's see them go higher. Let's go to 450. All right, decide to screw it. We're going 450. Get this thing warm. We're going to get good bacon effect in here. So we're going to see how well this thing works on the bacon side. So I want to play around with it. One thing where I got this taller pan is I want to get some higher racks in here to get it off the bottom heat. So almost like an oven. I almost want to rack about halfway. So I could see how, doing, I know you can do biscuits right on the griddle top, but if I can bake some stuff up a little higher, that'd be kind of cool. So who knows? We're going to play around with it. So Sounds fun. So anyways, we're gonna let this bake up, get nice and toasty, and then we'll give it a try. So we'll be back. All right, my GoPro battery died on my other camera, so we're gonna be one camera in this thing here. So anyways, it went about 6 minutes on it, cranked it up to 450. Let's take a look here. That oil down there smoking away. I probably should have cleaned that oil up that I fried them in. So, but if we look at it here, it's melting in there pretty good. The bread's kind of getting a little crust there action, so I want to go a little longer with it. So let me cover it up, go a little bit longer, and we'll be back. All right, give it another 5 minutes here. So it's looking good. Bread's got a nice crisp to it, what I want. The bottom didn't burn the bottom of the bread, so that's good. So let me get this thing upstairs, and then we'll give it a try and get my camera set up. So we'll be back. All right, wrap that bad boy up. Kind of like getting it at a deli somewhere so we can get that nice reveal. So let's cut it in half. All right, voila. Look at that, look at that, beautiful. All right, so as you can see, I'll show the little close up there a second. This thing smells fabulous too. I mean, it's got that good meatball smell. Let's get this bad boy unwrapped and give it a try. And this thing smells outstandingly good. So, all right, here we go. Push my meatball out. Damn. Squirt juice out everywhere. Try that meatball here. It's good stuff right there. So there you have it. Did I say meatball? Meatsquare. Doug's Meatsquare Hero, right here. Delicious. Breading it up. I mean, it added a different element to it. You know, letting it get toasted up underneath the pan there on the griddle. Got that bread get a little crusty, kind of like I like. So you can kind of hear it there. Get the little crisp. Meatballs, money. Good stuff, man. That's good stuff there. Well, that's it. Finished eating this thing up here. Damn. All right. Until next time, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll come out something else crazy next. Who knows what? So, I'm out.